Today, I'm turning AMP into an NBA super team. We've got all 6 members: Duke, Chris, Davis, Agent, Kai, and Phantom. And right now, they're not the highest overalls. Let's be honest, giving Phantom a 73 and Kai a 74 was pretty generous. They're not very good at basketball. However, I've given every single member of AMP 99 potential, so we're gonna watch as they become superstars. Also, on the AMP NBA team, these 6 guys will be the only ones playing. I've turned off fatigue and foul outs so the AMP members can share the floor for every minute of every game. Currently, Kai's off the bench and Davis is starting with Chris, Duke, Agent, and Phantom. Without any more talking, let's jump straight into the simulation with season number 1. I have a feeling this first year might be a little bit rough. Season is wrapped. Golly, Shea averaged 42? Phantom was Rookie of the Year? He was the lowest overall AMP member, averaged 14 and 12, 4 assists. Terrible efficiency, but somehow got the award. Phantom was even on all defensive second team. Here goes the rest of AMP on the all rookie first team. You've got Chris. Dang, Chris had a nice rookie year. Duke was great. Davis averaged 17, Agent 13 and 11, and Kai makes all NBA second team with a fellow content creator, Jared McCain. Hopefully the player progression helps us out quite a bit this summer, because clearly we need it. We were one of the worst teams in NBA history. Like I told y'all though, eventually we will become a super team. Give it a couple years. Look at that, man. Duke up to an 87, Chris an 85. Davis is an 84, Agent, Kai, and Phantom, they're lagging behind a little bit because they started off at lower overalls, but with the guys improving this much, I think we could be a borderline playoff team this year. Okay, I didn't expect us to be this good. Currently, we're the 2nd seed, okay, make it 3rd seed here in the Eastern Conference. Going from 13 wins to a top team? That's wild, and I can't wait to see AMP in action in the NBA playoffs. Season is wrapped. Shea is your MVP, 34 a game. Kai Cenat, 6th man of the year, 17, 4, and 6 on the season. Look at Chris, All-NBA 2nd. A well-rounded stat line. Also, Phantom and Chris made all defense. Here were the stats from the team as a whole. I'm surprised Chris was the best player over Duke this year. But you can see across the board, all of our players took a leap. Phantom though, golly, man. 38% from the field is, yeah. And why are you taking 6 threes if you're shooting 30%? Round 1, we'll be taking on the Orlando Magic. Oh yeah, check out the AMP jersey. Pretty tough. Game 1 of the series will go to us. We win game 2 as well. They'll take game 3, but we win game 4. AMP, moving on to round 2. Oh, jeez. Man, how's Phantom supposed to guard Kristaps Porzingis? Never mind. That's locks. We sweep them. Indiana Pacers next. It's 2-2 going into game 5. Let's jump in the Simcast. I'd love to hop in and see our guys in action, but this one really wasn't close. 25 from Dennis seals the deal, and we need one more win to move on to the NBA Finals. All right, here we go. 6-point game, 3:07 left. Let's punch our ticket to the finals. Also, if y'all would like to see more content like this, I would really appreciate if you subscribe to the channel. On the road to 250K this year, dropping daily 2K content. Halliburton with the rock. He's going to pull a mid-range jumper and knock it down. Got to step up on that. Here's Davis. We've got Kai in the game. Agent's about to check in. Ball will go to Cenat. He's defended by Obi Toppin. Now he swings it to Chris next door. Chris gets the screen from Phantom. Pull up 3 is good. Big shot from Chris. And we're now within 5. Who would have thought? Going from 13 wins to a potential finals trip? Ridiculous. Double O inbounding the ball. Guess the Pacers picked up Onyeka Okongwu. It'll go to Siakam. He fakes the 3, gives it up to Andrew Nembhard. Nembhard gets the screen from Halliburton. Andrew crossing over, trying to drive to the basket. basket, but not really creating any space. It goes out to Siakam, who shoots over Agent and misses. Chris will grab the rebound. Chris up to Agent 0. Agent trying to drive. He throws it away. Come on, man. Ball will go up to Siakam on the break. I don't think we're stopping him. Yeah, that's the issue with this team. We are very small. Our tallest player is Duke Dennis. I believe he's 6'1", 6'2". Dennis going to work on Ben Mathurin, driving to the basket. Floater is off. Uh-oh. Hallie to Ben Mathurin. Up to Siakam. Siakam, the spin move. Oh my goodness, he absolutely fries Agent 0 there. I think we're about to head to a game 7 unless we can get some offense going and quick. Dennis, the behind the back, driving, and he draws the foul. We'll take that. Definitely works in our favor to score with the clock stopped. Duke, 35 on the night after the first free throw. Make it 36. 13 free throws is crazy. Here's Halliburton, defended by Davis. We'll swing it to Siakam. Pascal down to Hallie. Halliburton right over Davis, but he misses. Phantom gets in there for the rebound. He'll give it to Duke. Dennis defended by Mathurin. Agent wants it in the post. Duke's not going to swing it though. He gives it out to Davis. Davis fakes the 3 ball. Davis trying to create some space on Mathurin. Not really getting anywhere. It goes out to Agent. Agent gets the screen. He's going to have to pull a shot, and it's going to be a tough one over Siakam. He misses it. We're going to a game 7 against Indiana. Mathurin 38. Dennis had 36. Chris next door 26 and 11. All right, here we go. Game 7 versus Indiana. Finals trip on the line. If we win, we advance to face Dallas. And we win. Chris next door is your Eastern Conference Finals MVP. Davis had a 40-piece in Game 7 to lead us here. The Mavs lost Kyrie in the offseason. Oh, this is free eats for AMP. Game 1, we lose. Maybe it's not so free. Game 2, we win by 30. Kai Cenat, 35. Game 3, another dub. Cenat with 24. They win Game 4. Okay, all tied up. Big Game 5 on the way. This one's going back and forth here in the final period. All right, let's jump in. Up by 6, 2:41 to go. Davis, you'll probably be the point guard, so we're going to need some lockdown defense on Luka Doncic, which is a lot to ask. Daniel Gafford will give it into Luka. Doncic going to drive to the basket on Davis. Oh, man. I think our only hope is really just outscoring teams because the defense... man, it's non-existent. We'll call a timeout. Also, do y'all like the AMP arena? Phantom is inbounding the ball. It'll go into Duke Dennis. Dennis to Chris to Agent. Agent gives it up to Davis. Davis back out to Chris. Open 3 is off. Yeah, we got to get those shots to go offensively. Here's Malcolm Brogdon with it. Brogdon swings it to Doncic. Luka, step back 3 is off. We get the rebound. Good board from Phantom. Phantom to Chris to Agent. Agent trying to attack Brogdon. Finds Dennis wide open for a 3. Come on, Duke. Is there a lid on the rim? We can't make anything. Brogdon with it. Defended by Chris. Malcolm trying to drive on him, but Chris really standing his ground well. Spin move, gives it up to Lively. Good foul there. D-Live probably won't hit these. First one, all right, bro. Second one from Lively. There we go. Big rebound from Phantom. Phantom gives it to Agent. Come on, Agent. We really haven't seen you do anything. He gives it to Duke. Duke driving to the basket. Rises up for the jumper. Big bucket there from Dennis. Here's Brogdon, defended by Chris. Ball will go down to Luka. He's going to try and bully Davis. Fadeaway jumper is good. Agent tried to bring the help on the double team, but Luka, 43 points. Absolutely eaten. We're only up by 3 now. Davis going at Doncic here. Can't create any space. He'll find Phantom for a 3. Come on, Phantom. Ah! Yeah, Phantom was what, like a 30% three-point shooter? I didn't expect that to drop. Brogdon gets the screen from Lively. Malcolm down to Doncic. Doncic draws the double. It'll go out to Houston to Prosper. Oh, great defense from AMP there. Only a few seconds remaining on the shot clock. Tough shot for Omax Prosper is good. And the game is tied. 30 seconds to go. Game 5 of the NBA Finals. Typically, when the series is tied up, the team that wins Game 5 wins the series. Duke to the basket, blocked by Lively. Houston the rebound. Mavs can hold for the final shot. Brogdon has it here. He'll give it up to Doncic. Doncic defended by Duke. I like this matchup a little bit more. Duke is the tallest player on our team, so he probably has the best chance of stopping Luka. Doncic drops the shoulder, lays it in. We'll call timeout. 6.4 left. So we can go for the tie with the 2, or we can go big, trying to hit the 3-pointer. Phantom is inbounding. It'll go into Duke. Dennis, defended by Houston, swings it to an open Chris for the win. No, Chris! That is the ball game right there. We lose. Chris had such a clean look. Luka gave us 47. And now we head into game 6 of the NBA Finals, facing elimination here. Looks like the Mavs will get us out of here. Hey, we will be back and better. 29 apiece from Agent and Chris. Luka had a triple-double, and yeah, he packs us up. Chris was awesome, so was Duke. Really, I'm proud of the team. Phantom, we got to get this efficiency together, though. Real talk. Outside of that, squad looks great. Hopefully, if Phantom keeps taking those threes, he'll eventually start making them. Because, God, look at the progression. Duke up to a 91. Chris is a 90. Kai, Agent, and Phantom knocking on the door of the 90 overall club. Oh man, what a year. I told y'all we'd be back and better. 69 wins. Kai Cenat, 6th man of the year. Bro might become the greatest 6th man of all time in this simulation. Duke Dennis, All-NBA first team, 21, 7, and 9 averages. There's Phantom on second, 18 and 13. Still can't get that 3-point jumper better. Chris also makes second team. No All-NBA for any other AMP members. There's Chris on All-Defensive first, Phantom All-Defensive second. I think Agent might be the only guy who hasn't really gotten any type of awards, but he's been really good for us. Give him his props. 19 points, 13 boards. That's elite. Round 1 of the playoffs. Move out the way, Chicago. Yeah, same thing, Brooklyn. Oh my gosh, they took us to 7, but hey, we got the dub. Shout out to Kai, 32. Next up, it'll be the Detroit Pistons, and we sweep them. NBA Finals. Duke Dennis versus Ja Morant. Let's get it. Oh man, the Grizz don't even have Jaren anymore? They're cooked. It's 1-1 after 2 games. We take game 3. Don't let us get game 4. They let us get game 4. We win in 5. Chris next door is your finals MVP. I told y'all AMP was going to become a super team. We just won 69 games, capped it off with an NBA title, and we're only going to get better from here. Look at the progression. Chris and Davis are now the 2 best players on the team, 94 apiece. Duke a 93. Kai, Agent, and Phantom all enter the 90 overall club as well. Our chances of going back-to-back seem really high. Victor Wembanyama is your MVP. Mikey Williams, Rookie of the Year. And check it out. AMP, 71 wins. Phantom, All-NBA second team. Duke also makes second team. So does Chris. Agent, All-NBA third. I was just talking about him not getting a ton of recognition. Davis, All-NBA third as well. Couple AMP members on All-Defensive first. Duke made All-Defensive second. How was Kai doing? 21 a night, 8 assists. Did he win 6th man of the year again? No, he didn't. I guess they got tired of voting for him because he had an incredible season off the bench. Round 1, Indiana. We used to be scared of y'all. Y'all used to give us trouble, not anymore. Detroit, move out the way. Now Brooklyn, they took us to 7 last season. I do believe we've gotten better since then, though. We're up 3-0. It's a sweep. We have yet to lose a game en route to the finals. Also, did y'all see that? Phantom was named Conference MVP, and look at that. He's finally making his threes here in the playoffs. We get our rematch against Dallas. I wanted to see him again. That way we could beat him. Okay, maybe not. We're down 2-1. We'll tie it up at 2 apiece. Big game 5 on the way. Luka trying to stop us from repeating, but we win this 5th game. Chris, 39 points, 1 more W, and AMP will win their 2nd chip in a row. There it is. 31 from Dennis, 29 from Chris, 26 from Kai, 17 and 14 from Agent, and Davis put up 14 points. Chris next door is your finals MVP. Yeah, Chris has quickly become the star of this team, and we still got plenty more years to go. All the guys in their early 20s continuing to get better, Let's get this three-peat. Maybe AMP can go 82-0 in this video. 77 wins. Chris next door is your MVP. Kai Cenat, 6th man of the year. Shout out to Chris. I kind of just glossed over the MVP. That's fire. First AMP member to win I almost said the AMP award. No, the MVP award. Phantom on second team. There goes Agent as well. Nearly averaging more points than Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Duke Dennis, All-NBA third team. And then some AMP members on all defense as well. It was Chris leading the team in scoring, but look who was a close second. Phantom. Who would have thought? The jumper starts falling, and now Phantom's really a problem. Round 1, we got Atlanta, but we're the real Atlanta team. Move out the way. Washington, we beat them. Now we got the Chicago Bulls led by Ace Bailey. Nobody can stop us, bro. Okay, Wemby might be able to stop us because Phantom, I don't know how you're going to guard Wemby. Good luck. Oh, that's how. We're up 3-0. Another chip. Phantom. Oh, man. The real Wemby stopper. Finals MVP. Nah, that's wild. Davis up to a 98 overall. Phantom, the lowest overall player on the team at a 95. I wonder if all of our guys will hit that potential of 99 that I set for them. Phantom is the MVP. I really want to see everybody eat in this video. I hope every AMP member wins the MVP award. Oh, they moved Davis to the bench this year. He wins 6th man of the year. Kai was starting as we won 73 games on the season. Chris, Agent, All-NBA second team. There's Duke on third team. Chris and Phantom make first team all defense. Agent, all defensive second. Kai, how did you do as a starter, bro? All right, pretty solid. 20 points per game. Round 1, Orlando. We beat them in 6. Next up, it'll be Washington. Oh, man, the three-peat is calling our name. Oh, wait, we already three-peated. The four-peat is calling our name. We got the Dallas Mavericks in the NBA Finals again. Game 1. All right, they win it. We'll take game 2 and 3 and 4. We beat them in 5. Phantom Finals MVP. There you go. 4 straight NBA titles. We can't be stopped right now. 5 in a row would be ridiculous, but I mean, we're probably going to win. Chris, the first 99 in AMP. Chris, another MVP. Davis, 6th man of the year. 72 wins this season. Phantom, Agent, All-NBA second team. Duke on third team. Chris, all defensive first. Duke, all defensive second. Oh, there's Phantom as well. 5 in a row? Are we feeling 5 in a row? I think we got it for sure. Easy trip to the finals. Agent won conference MVP. And in the finals, we got the Wolves with Ant and Alperen Sengun. We'll win game 1 and 2 and 3. Dude, come on. Come on. 5 straight titles. When will our run end? Davis hits 99 overall. 6 straight. Let's get it. 72 and 10. Phantom MVP. That's his second one, right? Yeah, it is. Chris and Phantom just taking turns winning MVPs. Kai, 6th man of the year, so he's back to the bench. Phantom and Chris make All-NBA first team. There's Agent on second. Bro, Agent's numbers have been elite in this video. I'm kind of surprised he hasn't been on some of the higher All-NBA teams or even potentially an MVP candidate. Going into the playoffs, I'm confident. Lost 1 game en route to the finals. We'll be taking on the Clippers who have Luka and Ja, but Luka's coming off the bench? 2K, come on. Yeah, we're not losing to bench Luka. We sweep him. Agent, Finals MVP, 6 straight NBA championships. In this NBA universe, Phantom is a better player than Michael Jordan. Nah, I'm playing. Well, 6 straight is insane. Couple MVPs too. By the end of his career, bro might really be in the GOAT conversation. Chris will probably be the guy though, like the GOAT potentially. With the way he's been going, man, definitely possible. This season wasn't as crazy as usual. Chris won MVP, Davis 6th man, but only 64 wins. we're used to winning around 70 or even over 70 games. So this was definitely a step back for us, and I feel like we're beatable going into the playoffs, looking for our 7th straight NBA championship. Philadelphia, yeah, we're good on them though. First couple rounds should be easy. Now we run into Washington in the conference finals. Okay, well, maybe nobody's gonna stop us. We're taking on Wemby. That voice crack. Oh my gosh. We're taking on Wemby and the Warriors. Let's go. Game 1 will go to us. We win game 2 as well. We're up 3-0. They get a game. We win in 5. I guess we just don't care about the regular season anymore. And why would we? As long as we get to the playoffs, you know what's going to happen. You might as well pencil in AMP as the NBA champions. We got 399s, but Agent and Duke have stopped progressing. So has Phantom. So I don't think those guys will hit 99. Kai, Davis, and Chris might just be the trio of 99 overalls. Also, shout out to Bob the Bot. I don't know if y'all have been paying attention to him, but bro's been increasing in overall year after year. I just added him as like a filler on the roster. Went from like a 40 overall to a 68. That's a crazy come up. Chris is your MVP. 24 a game, 8 boards, 8 assists. There goes Kai, another 6th man of the year. Being a 99 overall coming off the bench is kind of crazy work. 71 wins, so we're back to winning over 70 in the season. Look at Agent, all NBA first. The Agent MVP would be fire. I used to watch Agent's 2K videos so much when he posted Park. I really watched all these guys make videos. But my favorite, when everybody was playing 2K, I don't know if Chris really played 2K like that, but my favorite 2K YouTuber to watch when they were all doing that was definitely Agent, man. He did all like the 2K drama alerts and stuff. I was tuned in. Anyway, let's get to the playoffs. Going for 8 straight. Back in the finals, taking on Dallas. Agent was conference MVP. Mavs have Mobley, Dyson Daniels, that Alex dude. We beat him in 5. Agent 0, what a run. Finals MVP, conference MVP, and all-NBA first team appearance. And he led the team through the playoffs with the most scoring on the squad. At this point, I'm just curious to see when or if we end up losing. Going for our 9th straight championship. Chris, another MVP. How many is that at this point? 5? That's wild. Davis, 6th man of the year. Him and Kai are kind of switching between who comes off the bench. Milan Mack, coach of the year. Chris, all-NBA first. And then here goes some more AMP members on All-NBA. Haven't really been announcing all the All-NBA and all-defensive teams. Y'all get the point. And at the end of the video, I'll show you everybody's resumes and accolades and all that. Round 1, Boston, move. Round 2, Pacers, move. Charlotte, get out the way. NBA Finals, we got the Wolves. Will Riley and Ant-Man. Golly, Jalen Brunson's washed. 79 overall is nuts. We're down 2-0? No way we go down 3-0. Okay, we win game 3 and 4. Big game 5 on the way. This is the first time we've had a close series in so long. We smack them in the 5th game. Game 6, we can close it out right here. Wolves are playing hard. It's a 5-point game. 59 seconds left. All right. We get to watch the guys hoop. Been a while. We just haven't really had any close games to jump into at all. Chris is inbounding. It'll go into Kai. He's defended by Jalen Brunson. Sanat driving on Brunson. Bumps him. Oh my gosh. Layup off front iron is sick work. Sanat grabs the rebound. Ball will go to Will Riley. He puts up the layup, gets fouled, and 1. Bullying Agent 0. And he'll have a chance to cut our lead to 2. He does exactly that. 2-point ball game, still 40 seconds on the clock. That and 1 for the Wolves was huge. Here goes Kai driving to the basket on Brunson. Nice kick out to Chris for the 3. Big shot. 5-point lead. Chris next door, a huge 3 there that may have just won us the NBA Finals. Riley driving, crossing over, shooting, scoring. Oh my gosh, he's in his bag. Now the Wolves are probably going to have to foul though. Only a 2-second differential between the shot and game clock. Yep, they'll give the foul, and Kai's going to hit these, so that'll seal the deal. We win our 9th straight championship. Does Duke have on the Travis Scott, Jordan's, golly. But yeah, that will do it. We win the championship. Oh, we gotta get one more, bro. In a row? Go for the 10-peat? Chris, finals MVP. Yeah, we saw him make a big play there at the end, knocking down that corner three when it looked like the Wolves were starting to build some momentum. Agent led the playoffs in scoring once again. Phantom starting to regress, goes down 1 to a 95 at 30 years old. And now that all these guys are around 30, over the next couple years, we'll have to watch out for a decline in their play. And that's probably when we might start to see some issues. Our dominant run, I'm assuming, will eventually end as a result of just guys regressing. Chris is your MVP. Davis, Sixth Man of the Year. Milan Mack, Coach of the Year. Bro's really like that. He's been coaching us for a minute, and he's led us to so many NBA titles throughout this video. It's crazy because I've made teams with some legends on them, but this AMP team is up there in terms of the best squads that I've seen in 2K. I've done starting fives with like Curry, Jordan, LeBron. Who else did I have in there? I don't even know, but I've done some crazy lineups, and AMP is up there. They're doing some big stuff in this video. First 2 rounds go pretty smooth. The Bucks gave us a little bit of trouble, but nothing crazy. NBA Finals, we got the Dallas Mavericks. Bro, the Mavs, I got to give them their props. They made a ton of finals with a bunch of different collections of players, but guess what? Every time they see us, they know it's over. Phantom, Finals MVP, and that is a ridiculous 10 consecutive, 10 straight NBA championships. Who is doing it like AMP? And Phantom, he regressed last year. I was a little bit worried. Goes up this year, so that's great. Chris is named MVP of the NBA again. Davis, Sixth Man of the Year. Chris, All-NBA first with Agent 0. We know how this goes. A lot of AMP guys on All-NBA, but I have to say, Duke, his scoring's kind of just gone down over the years. I guess he's taking a secondary role and kind of letting the other guys cook, and it's working. But I anticipated Duke being the best player on the team, and right now, he might be the worst. I'm not even trying to hate, but you look at the numbers. You know what I mean? Doesn't matter too much, though, because the guys are about to have more rings than they have fingers if they can win their 11 straight. Yep, there it is. There it is. Finals MVP. I didn't even see who was Finals MVP, to be honest with you. But there's another one. Chris, big run, and we go 16-0 en route to our 11th straight. Duke and Phantom regressing a little bit. Yeah, I mean, they are 32, so like I told y'all, these next couple years, that regression, that's probably the biggest threat to stopping us from winning a championship. I don't really think it's the other teams around the league. It's really our guys getting worse, because when these players are at their peaks, we've seen nobody can stop them. There you go, Agent MVP, 26-12 on the year. Davis Dawes, Sixth Man of the Year. Agent finally got that MVP that I've been talking about for some time. I thought he was capable of doing it, and there you go. He did it. 73-9 record. This will be 12 championships in a row, I want to say. Yep, let's get it. First round, easy dubs. Second round, pretty easy too. We beat New York, back in the finals, taking on the Wolves. Darren Peterson, Will Riley, Anthony Edwards might have retired by now, or he could just be washed. Beat them in 5. Chris next door. Finals MVP. Give us 12 straight. I'm worried about the regression hitting more this offseason. That is for sure. All right, it wasn't too bad. Agent went down 1. That's manageable, though, for sure. That's manageable. But the guys are around 32, 33 years old. I do want to note, as retirement's probably looming in, the next 6-7 years, if one guy on our team decides to retire, that's where I'll wrap up the video, because the whole point is for AMP to be playing together. Cam Boozer is your MVP. Davis, Sixth Man of the Year. Duke, DPOY. Milan Mack, the GOAT, Coach of the Year. Now, we only won 68 games. Also, shout out to Duke for being the first AMP player to win a DPOY. But, yeah, we only won 68, and I think that's because of some of the regression we've seen across the board from the guys. But y'all know, when it gets to the playoffs, we see this team dial in. We're undefeated going into the finals. Just give us our 13th straight ring. Just go ahead. Yeah. 16-1 run. I'm talking about, we might be washed. Kai Cenat gets his hands on his first ever finals MVP. I think we're far from washed. The guy's just, yeah, basketball. Davis goes down 1-98. Oh, I think some of the bots retired, man. We lost some of them off the roster. That's tragic. Bob, man, what a run you had. Chris, 27 a game to win MVP. Davis, 6-man. Duke, DPOY. I guess Duke's got his focus on defense and playmaking because the scoring continues to drop, but the defense is just getting better, and the assists have always been really high. So that's good, and we're seeing other guys benefit from the playmaking as Chris and Agent averaging a ton of points. Same thing with Kai. Back in the finals, taking on the Clippers, led by Cooper Flag and Adam. Y'all really thought we were going to lose? 14 NBA championships, all in a row. Chris next door is your finals MVP. Nuggets legend Anthony Edwards retired. Nobody even regressed. Oh, we're going for 15 in a row. This is insane. Season is over with 66 wins on the season. Davis, 6-man of the year. Barry James, coach of the year. We got a new coach. Oh, shoot. So we might not have been running the 6-man rotation of doom like we've been doing. Oh, that means other players were getting minutes. That's my fault, bro. It's completely my fault, but we'll change it back to normal. I just didn't know that they would get rid of our elite coach after all those years, man. Milan Mack, he was him. Sad to see him go, but here we go, man. Playoff time, we got our rotation dialed back in, but as you can see, numbers do look a little bit lower just because that new coach or whatever. Let's get it. Oh, man. NBA Finals. We got the Rockets. AJ to Monster. Okay, they got a couple games on us. Going into game 6, it's 3-2. Will the Rockets force 7? No. Davis, 34 points. Chris next door is your finals MVP. Wow, the Rockets have Wemby too, but guess what? You can assemble the Avengers. You still can't stop this team. 15 straight. Nobody retires, so we're going into season number 18. Here goes a little bit of regression, but Davis actually gets better going up to a 99. Kai -1, Duke -1. Golly, Agent, 28-11. Kai, 6-man of the year. Barry James, coach of the year. Yeah, Agent and Chris went crazy this season, that's for sure. Now let's see if we can carry that into the playoffs. I'm sure we can because, I mean, we've won 15 championships in a row. I don't anticipate this is where things stop. Oh my gosh, we went 7 in Chicago with Chicago, but we beat them by 40 in game 7. NBA Finals, the Timberwolves again. We faced the Mavs and the Wolves for, it feels like 90% of the finals, and we beat them pretty much every time. They're 16 straight. For some reason, Duke Dennis is fed up right now, so hopefully bro stops being mad. Agent's overjoyed because he's going crazy. Maybe Duke's mad he went from being the best hooper in AMP to probably the worst here in this simulation. Oh, jeez. Yeah, Davis goes down, Agent goes down, Phantom, Duke. We're going into year 19. Chris next door with an MVP. Davis, 6-man. Duke, DPOY. 71 wins on the season. Even with the guys being in year 19, we continued what we've been doing throughout the entirety of the video. Basically, except for that one year where we won like no games. Just dominating, right? Kai is going to retire though. So this is it. The final season. Like I told y'all, the video would end once AMP wasn't playing together anymore. And since Kai's going to leave the game, we got to cap it off right with one last championship. We got Charlotte, beat them, NBA Finals. It'll be the Grizzlies. The last team standing between us and one final ring. It's an easy chip. Chris is your finals MVP. And I have to say, this may be the greatest team I have ever seen in one of these simulations. 17 straight NBA titles. Insanity. Kai Cenat is out of here. He's retired. Finishes out with 17 chips, a finals MVP, 15 All-Star appearances, 2 All-NBA second teams, 3 All-NBA third teams, and 6 Six-Man of the Years. As for Chris, he won 17 chips, 9 MVPs, 10 finals MVPs, 17 All-Star appearances, made 13 All-NBA first teams, 7 All-NBA, I said 7, 4 All-NBA second teams. Davis, 17 chips, 15 All-Star teams, an All-NBA second team, 4 All-NBA third teams, 11 Six-Man of the Year, so the greatest 6-man of all time, and an All-Rookie first team. I would say in this NBA universe, Chris is probably the GOAT. Davis the greatest six-man of all time. Agent, 17 chips, 2 MVPs, 2 Finals MVPs, 16 All-Stars, 7 All-NBA First Team, 7 All-NBA Second Teams. Duke, 17 chips, a Finals MVP, 16 All-Stars, an All-NBA First Team, 2 All-NBA Second Teams, and 8 All-NBA Third Teams. Phantom, 17 chips, 2 MVPs, 3 Finals MVPs, 14 All-Stars, 2 All-NBA First Teams, 10 All-NBA Second Teams. And then also Duke did win some DPOYs. Yeah, 3 of those, including a back-to-back run. Final thing I want to do is check out the record books. Chris next door, 5th all-time in scoring. Agent was 7th. Kai 11th. Agent 6th in field goals made. Chris 8th, or 9th, my bad. Kai 6th in threes made. Chris was 10th. Davis 11th. Agent 2nd in free throws made. Chris was 6th. Kai 10th. Phantom 3rd in rebounds. Agent was 4th. Duke 2nd in assists. Davis was 5th. Kai 8th. Chris was 12th. Phantom 13th in blocks. Chris 15th. Duke 2nd in steals. Chris 4th. Phantom 7th. Agent 8th. Phantom 1st in minutes. Agent 2nd. Chris 3rd. Duke 4th. Kai was 8th. And Davis was 10th. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. 17 straight NBA championships for AMP. If you enjoyed, I'd really appreciate it if you'd like and subscribe. Have a great day, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.